John Carpenter, do you remember?
Settle in.
Remember
John.
when we saw each other last time? Man, that was a great time.
You didn't see me, but I saw.
That's right. I saw you.
I definitely saw you.
You're
You couldn't escape my
you're
gaze.
saying lines from Clue again. You don't even know it.
Doesn't everything just wrap back around?
You may not have seen me, but I certainly saw you. Miss Scarlett says that to Colonel Mustard because she's implying that she runs a brothel. Which she
I have
does.
to revisit that.
Yeah.
Because I didn't not catch when we watched.
Yeah,
it
that's
last,
that's
which
the
was
whole thing.
20 years ago.
That Yvette, who's the maid, was one of her ladies,
Oh, okay.
and yeah, and so there's an implication that Wadsworth has negatives, like film negatives, of Colonel Mustard and Yvette having sex, to the point that Mrs. White is shocked when she sees them because she doesn't think that anyone can get into that position. And then Professor Plum comes over and says, "Sure they can. Let me show you."
Are those my cocks?
Are those my cocks? Yeah.
Are those my cocks?
Yeah, those my cocks. And he throws her on the sofa and starts to get on top of her and lifts her leg up, and she goes, "Get off me!" And then the next scene happens.
That movie is a fucking machine gun.
Oh
of
my
jokes,
God.
dude!
It's
It's happening so fast. I feel like it requires at least a couple of watch throughs to just stay
It's
on
like
it.
those firecrackers that just go off in a chain, like that,
Yeah, it's
all the
like-
way, but it's like the equatorial line
Yes.
all the way around the earth.
It's
That's the
like
movie.
if Christopher Nolan was funny.
Yep.
Because
Oh man, that's
you
it.
can't grasp it all at once.
What else would we do? Who knows?
Like when I watched that Tenet movie. Did I talk about that on here?
Sounds
We're not
familiar.
recording, but
well, we're live.
Pre-show.
We're pre-show live on Facebook and YouTube. I've realized Instagram's feed only goes for an hour.
Oh, really?
That's the reason why it always dies in like towards the end of the show, where I'm like, and the Instagram feed is gone. And I realized it was exactly an hour, so I'll start that when we start the recording show.
That makes sense.
Gotcha.
So Facebook and YouTube, you guys get the exclusive until we actually get Patreon supporters, and then all of this goes away, which we probably shouldn't say because then you won't be on Patreon, so you can keep seeing this for free. But the cat's already out of the bag. TM.
Everyone has a unified front to not give us any money so that we
That's
can
it.
maintain pure freedom.
That's how we know they're fans.
All of our content.
That's right.
They want house keys to our houses so that they
That's
can
it.
watch us
That's it.
talk about. And
Live and in person.
if you were a fly on my wall, you would definitely still hear most of this shit because I just tell it to my cat, or I just talk to myself
It's like
most of the time.
There's an app I remember hearing about a couple years ago that was like, it was like a texting thing that
Mhm.
comedians did, and then you could like pay to like subscribe to the app, and then you could like see their text messages of like jokes and shit like that.
Unless it's Chris D'Elia, but when you see his text messages of flirting with underage girls.
Yeah, well, sometimes you don't know. I mean, the phone number. How old's a phone number?
I would say
that's a question.
calling him calling him a comedian though is a discredit to comedians. That guy is not even fucking funny.
Yeah.
The best thing he's ever done was when he was on season 2 of You. Have you guys seen that one?
Mm-mm.
He plays a pedophile.
Well,
which was right before that whole thing
I think
came
he
out.
was
method acting's a hell
He
of a
was
thing.
on. He's also on Workaholics.
Was he?
Topher, yeah.
Oh man, Workaholics.
He was also a
yeah.
pedophile.
Yeah.
Everybody must have known he was a fucking pedophile back then.
Whoops. Yeah.
Jesus,
Don't you hate when you
fucking
get
Christ.
typecast by your life outside of work?
Yeah.
He must give off like a pedophile vibe to everybody, or they must know
Yeah.
something
A
else.
cool pedophile.
Right. I'm a cool pedophile. I make jokes about. You ever watch like you ever go on social media and people are like, no, I don't like that. And I'm like, dude, laughing at his own fucking jokes like he's me on this show.
That's
What
right.
a piece of shit.
That's right. There's only room for one of us.
I think laughing at your jokes really is a fine line to walk because you have to make it inclusive. It's not like this self-aggrandizing bullshit like he does. His is more like he was so invested in what he was saying and was just so desperate for it to actually be funny.
Right.
That he's just laughing about it.
Yeah, it's like someone delivering a joke like it's like a C4 charge. Like This is funny. Here you go.
Please, you need to laugh.
Laugh
We'll
at this. Laugh at this. Deirdre says we need to post our Patreon link, and she is correct. That's exactly what we need to do. We got
to Deirdre. That's why we need money. Here's what we do. Here's what we need: money on our Patreon, so we can pay Deirdre to help us run our accounts.
Yeah.
And then we can
keep
get a staff.
I keep telling them. Listen, this is what we need to do. We have to figure out what the Patreon link is first. Actually, I have to save that to this computer. I have it on my other one, but that doesn't help very much.
We need patrons so we can pay Deirdre.
Yes.
To do the work we should be doing anyway.
Yes. Right. She can do the real work. Any residuals will go to Matt because he does that actual real work.
Yeah.
The last of it will go to either me or Chris.
We each get a penny on the dollar.
That's it.
Exactly.
There you go. There you go. Hey penny.
Like
hey penny. That's a hey penny.
A hey penny. It's worth a lot.
Yeah.
Well, you say hate penny?
No, I'll give you a hate penny, and Matt can get a hey penny.
Chris, all pennies are hate pennies because the system of money is oppressive.
You want $1? Well, it's going to weigh you down. That's it.
Forgot my checkbook. Hope you don't mind to pay in change.
I fucking mind.
Yeah.
Is that a hammer on the desk there that you're buying? Because I'm about to crack you across the face with it.
You're about to taste it. You're going to taste it. All right, let's start the show.
This actual show.
Now that we've used all
that
of
out of the way,
right,
let's get into it.
That was all the good material.
Now all the good stuff's
gone. The
gone.
pre-show's the best part.
That's right.
You guys get the whole actual funny shit in here.
Yeah,
it's better when we're not trying.
That's exactly right.
That's so true.
That's exactly right.
It's weird because I thought we weren't trying in the first place. You know?
Chris,
no, we should put less effort in this episode.
Chris, you're trying my patience. We need to start the show.
Well, one more thing.
One more thing. Why is it my fault? All right, here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story. And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen. Yay, and then wait.
What does that do? Did that blow your mind?
That just happened.
This corner weighing in at 180 pounds.
Darkness, everybody.
You got a dirty, whorish mouth.
Bunch of fucking amateurs. Am I wrong? No. Am I wrong? Yeah. Okay then.
Hail to the king, baby.
Oh, fuck it, dude. Let's go bold.
You tell anyone about this, I'll fucking kill you. I'm kidding. We'll come back by tonight. Okay.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Kickstart with Matt
and Matt.
And from the bubbling Kickstart cauldron, it's Conjured Chris.
Conjured Chris from the bubbling cauldron. And if you're watching the video, you can see these massive veins sticking out of my neck for some reason.
It's probably
take a breath, Matt.
Oh, I got to breathe on this show, too. Another thing to add to the list.
You would think with our breakneck pace that we didn't take a breath.
Yeah.
You would think so.
We have that cyclical breathing thing that doctors do. You know what I mean? We have that. From all of this, spewing all this stupidity.
Yep, that's it. It only took
one straight
234 episodes, but we got it all figured out.
We finally got it.
We ought to get some gills installed so we can, just keep talking.
Podcast underwater.
I like this.
And we can beat the world
Shut
record.
up, Chris. Matt's got a better idea.
Let's put these electronics underwater.
Hurry up. Put all this underwater.
They did it in Titanic.
I don't feel the gills yet.
Bill Paxton knew how to do it. You saw him podcasting that old bitch. Tell me about the time that you got fucked by that. Yeah, Bill Paxton, man.
Who's he? He's in Titanic?
Yeah.
I don't remember
him.
him.
Titanic?
Yeah, I don't remember him being in Titanic.
He's the part he goes, game over, man. Game over.
Oh, that's right. And that's when the tornado shows up and then he's hanging on the belt.
Fuck you, and he shoots it with a shotgun. Fuck you, win. You cyclical win. You scarred Helen Hunt for life. And Philip Seymour Hoffman is doing drugs because of you.
It's all your fault. It's all your fault, Wind.
But he really is in Titanic.
Yeah. Who is
legit? He's in the present timeline story.
The very beginning and the very end.
Yeah, he's
and
on
then
the
that
boat.
old decrepit ass bag,
I forgot about
vacuum bag.
Yep.
What time I fuck Leo DiCaprio?
I forgot about
the heart of the ocean.
The least interesting parts of the entire movie.
Yeah, dude. It's totally forgettable.
The part of the beginning and the end.
If you see Kate Blanchett's boobs, you don't want to be thinking about them 50 years later, or actually more like 60 or 70 years
throwing
later.
a priceless jewel into the ocean like some kind of asshole.
But
I think
she's
she had
got the heart.
She had Alzheimer's, dude.
Yeah,
I'm
she
telling you,
didn't know what was
she
going
had
on.
dementia or some shit.
And I was
Pretty
on the
sure I got
boat, and
this out of
Leo
the
was
cracker.
there. Leo DiCaprio loved me so much, he told me to get naked. And then after that, then he started to draw me. I loved the way that I looked as he scribbled dirty charcoal from the belly of the chip all over that piece of paper, and there it was.
The real
There's
picture.
this drawing.
Yeah,
That's right. Oh, it's perfect. Looks just like.
That's how I did it.
Oh, give me that. I got to put it the right
Yeah.
way so that
Close up.
people can see Matt's beautiful art.
That was Leo. I didn't do that one.
Leo,
I-
there's
I
I was gonna
Leo's.
downloaded
say
it.
that's the actual picture. I'm pretty sure.
Right. I was the artist for Titanic. I just wanted to let you guys know about it.
You were how old at the time?
When
Don't
that
worry
come out,
about it.
94?
Yeah,
Yeah, look. The thing is, they
old
didn't
enough.
pay me.
All right,
Right?
old enough is the answer.
Old enough.
Old enough to know what this looks like.
Yeah.
Old enough to know how
Step
to
aside.
how to
titty.
disrobe at the worst possible apocalyptic point in your life
That's what you
when
want to do.
everything's going to the bottom of the ocean.
As everything is slowly sinking down into the freezing cold depths.
You ever heard that thing where like lobsters were like the Titanic was a disaster for people, but like a saving moment for lobsters? I don't
What, the
think
6 of them
these motherfuckers
hadn't been eaten yet?
got out of the tank. So it was still a death
Yeah.
sentence. How are they going to
and
get
then
out of the
then
tank?
They fell all the way to the bottom of the ocean and probably got crushed by the pressure.
Exactly. They're not lobsters are not meant to have that much pressure
They
on
probably
them.
had like 3 hours of like, wow, this is actually pretty nice.
Like the water got a little cooler,
Yeah.
just a little bit, but
Oh God, everything hurts.
Ow,
Ah!
the shell. And plus, their claws are taped up.
yeah. Well,
So they
they might have the rubber. Yeah, they got the rubber
They got
bands.
the raw
Probably,
rubber
yeah.
bands, so they
Yeah.
can't even
Did they
like.
have rubber bands back then?
Well, that's a good question, Chris. I'd imagine
Maybe
they
it was
had
yarn.
belts of some sort. Yeah,
I'll tell you what they didn't have.
maybe they had belts with little belt buckles.
They
to
didn't
put
have
in.
glacier-proof shit.
Pilgrim lobsters.
yeah, Pilgrim Lobsters has a little penny in the buckle. Yeah, that's what you want. Want those penny lobsters.
I wear them on the feet. See,
That's it.
it's a fashion statement.
That's right.
They
That's
thought
right.
All the lobsters that got pulled out of the tank were witches.
Yeah, exactly right.
Getting
Any
burned and boiled.
Not my fault. Yep. Look,
And
he's
then
all red.
They summoned Chris to our show.
That's right. They didn't even mean
That's how they
to.
got there.
There
That's
they
how
are.
they got there. Would there be interdimensional witches that could summon you different things, Chris? I'm wondering if you've been to that dimension yet.
If you have to ask, you can't afford it.
That's a good point.
Man, I can't tell you how many times
Good
I've said that to people.
Point. So I think we're crossing over the Wizard of Oz and Titanic, weren't we?
We could be. Yeah, we can. This is our show. We can do
We can
whatever we
anything
want.
That's what I love about it.
We're building our own universe. That's the fun of it.
That's
Man,
right.
I don't know
And-
if we
and
can
you
handle
people-
And
that.
we're tearing it down at the same time.
That's what I like. That part.
And you, let it rain from the sky.
Build it just
Yep.
to destroy it.
That's it. We're looking for the fire and brimstone.
Just like
Come
real life,
raining down.
you know?
Exactly right. Any moment now. Keep your eyes to the sky, folks.
The sandcastle
With-
start. Matt, I don't know.
It's already falling apart.
It's all,
This is what
it's all
we-
falling apart.
The blank start.
That's right. Yep. We can.
Oh yeah,
No.
man. What if we put a high enough Patreon? Sorry, Chris.
No, you're good.
What if we
Keep
put a
cutting
high
them
enough?
off.
I'm used to it.
Please keep cutting them
It
off.
doesn't even phase me anymore. I barely even cry at night.
We should put a Patreon level where you can rename our show.
Oh,
How
that's
about
good.
that? Maybe you can float some content to us.
$5.
$5. That's all we
Yeah.
need.
It's the cheapest tier we have.
If you pay enough, you can change the name, give us a new premise, and then do all the work, and then we'll do it.
I'll give you a Hummer for like 100
Oh man,
per month.
per month? That's a monthly fee?
Yeah, until it's paid off.
Yeah, that's it.
We've
There
got
you
great
go.
financing right
There you
now.
go,
for
man. We
Kickstarter.
got to find that link. We got to post that link.
Wait, is this an H1 or a 2 or a 3? Do you know?
I don't think you understood what I was saying.
Oh, I see.
But I also am not going to clarify one way or the other.
Yeah,
So,
exactly
yeah,
right.
leave it open.
And knowing that now, see, I want to add a factoid.
Facts are good.
Facts are good. All right, so factoid: the closed eye, the wink, denoting secret information, Is everything okay?
Are we getting into this Illuminati
was-
territory now?
Oh, okay. I thought you were looking at the computer. I thought
I was just
the
looking
audio
at
file
the
stopped.
witch about to summon me outside.
Okay, well they're fine. I'm not worried. They live out there. So
That's
Wink-
why the pond is between us right now.
Yeah.
that's right, exactly.
That way-
they
that
can't
way-
cross water,
if they
and there's
don't-
steel bars all the way around the house.
So if they try to yank you over and don't quite, get you all the way, you just fall in the water.
That's the
And you're
ticket.
good.
They can't get in there.
Can't get in there.
Yep, it turns their hair blue.
Yeah.
So so the winked eye comes from Odin sacrificing his eye to receive the secret language of the runes.
Okay.
So the origin of winking to
You just
denote,
you couldn't see. with
hey,
both
I
eyes
got
open.
what you're saying. That's essentially saying, hey,
I obtain this knowledge.
Odin's knowing. I know what you're saying, or secret information.
PS want to
There you
fuck.
go. That's exactly that was all that's what the runes spell if you put them in order. Yep.
Yes.
PS want to fuck. That's exactly what it says.
Because you can actually see this, I can wink with just like without any effort on this one
The other
eye. It's so creepy. You can see it.
You could be a pirate.
Matt can stroke himself out.
I can have a stroke on camera.
There
I
you go.
can stroke on cue.
and then if
All
you
right,
actually
right.
do have a stroke, we won't believe it.
And I'll stroke on cue for $100 a month.
Yeah.
However you want to interpret
Stroke
it.
that Hummer.
I'll give you an armor and I'll stroke on cue for you.
There you go, man.
God, please give us.
Where's that Patreon link?
We need that
It's
Patreon.
blowing up. We
now.
got 4 people watching. That's not. I don't know how many people are watching on Instagram. Of course, we still can't see that, but one
Nobody
day,
cares.
one day that'll
So
all
what?
be integrated. All they can see is you anyway, Chris.
Did you have your?
That's why I
did
said
you-
Chris
nobody
Jump.
cares.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I finally agree with you, Chris.
I think it's like the 4th whole time in the like 3 or 4 years we've known each other.
Yeah, I
that
know.
we've
Let's.
agreed.
I just want to keep that. Just one hand's worth of fingers is all we're going to do.
All right, I still got one more.
That's right. You got
Better
one
save
more
it
to.
for a good one.
That's right. Save it for your birthday or something like that. Yeah, yeah. Trying to give you a gift.
Yeah.
So.
I'm just checking out our.
I see
Facebook
that.
Stream.
Yeah, I
Just
see
wanna
that.
Keep
So,
tabs on it.
I watched the new Conjuring last night. Have either
Oh,
of you
the
seen
devil
it?
made you do it.
Yeah. Have either of you seen it?
I've not seen it yet.
Okay.
I have not, and it looks not too good.
Yes.
It's fine. It's the last like
That was
30
my
or-
last performance review at work.
That's it was fine.
It's fine.
His
like,
work was
it
fine.
I enjoyed it till like the last like 30 or 40 minutes, and then it was like the writers were like, "Oh shit, this is gonna be 2 hours, 2.5 hours
that's
long.
boring.
If we
One
do
of
this
them.
right, better chop it off." They're like there's zombies in it, and
What?
Are you fucking kidding me?
I don't remember the Warrens ever talking about zombies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for real.
That's why, and that all happens in the last quarter of the movie,
Ugh.
and it was just
Going off the
disappointing.
fucking rails, dude.
Like, yeah, I mean, like obviously, with The Conjuring, like it's going to be Hollywooded to shit,
Of
which
course.
is fine. The
Yeah.
first two are fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, this one it was fun, and then it just got like ridiculous for a dumb horror movie.
I guess
You know?
maybe that's what happened. Maybe they just sort of gave up on like, all
fuck
right,
it, people are already paid the ticket.
We're
When
just-
they find out it
yeah,
sucks.
what are they going to leave now? The movie's almost over. They're like, they got to see the end. Zombies. Do it.
Yeah. And then the ending was just cheesy. I don't want to give too much away because I feel like it is worth watching once.
I will.
But
yeah, good thing
It's-
Matt hasn't
it's
seen it.
definitely-
'Cause we all get spoiled.
but it's
Spoiler
definitely
tax.
not.
Yep.
It's not like I can't see it being worth a revisit until like 10 or 15 years from now. You're like you just want to watch all the Conjurings, 'cause
Right.
they're
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. That's and that bears its
Weak part of
purpose too.
Yeah.
Big part of the franchise.
Yeah. They can't all be strong.
Still, my favorite movie out of all those, like in that Conjuring universe, is The Nun. That movie's a lot of fun.
That lady was a bitch.
She was a straight up bitch.
Nuns
Yeah.
do have some fun. At least one did.
Yeah, that
But
one.
she was possessed by a demon, so that might be why.
I
Yeah.
think the demon had fun through and through the nun.
Yeah, exactly
Which
right.
I
Yeah.
think was what King Diamond was kind of talking about.
Oh,
Exactly. Yeah.
So no, technically you're still right. They
Yeah.
do have some fun.
No.
They're
He's
not
wrong.
enjoying the
He's
possession.
wrong. Yeah. No.
But yeah, that lady who
It's all
played
about perspective.
that nun was a real bitch. She started causing all this trouble at
Yeah.
Oh,
the
really?
convention that we went
Yeah.
to with Kane Hodder.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were joking.
No,
No,
seriously.
for
yeah.
real. Like,
In real life,
yeah.
she's a bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the actress who played her was like just causing all these issues
Well,
with
I mean,
like
you
one of
saw
the
her
nicest
nose.
dudes ever.
Yeah.
What's that? Yeah, I
So
saw
you
her
saw her
nose.
nose.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly right. Yeah.
From outside the convention.
Yeah.
She's like Gonzo.
Yeah. Yep, she definitely. She's.
Not that I'm trying to nose change.
That's right. That's good, Chris. I'm glad you clarified
Chris
that.
is slightly he's walking a fine line over there.
Man, I'll
He's
tell
walking
you.
a fine line.
Look, I'm fat. I can make fun of somebody's physical appearance.
As long as you don't
Is
do
that
it in
how
a
that
German
works?
accent.
That's
that's
your-
fine.
What'd you say?
I said, as long as you don't do it in a German accent, you're all good.
Okay. Lucky for me, I can't do a German accent.
That's very good. That is good indeed.
Oh my god!
Speaking of like franchises, I for the first time watched the Predator from 2018,
Yeah.
and I was getting drunk while I was watching it.
Mhm.
Is that the one where the guy's like the Air Force pilot?
Kind of, yeah. Well, it's like Joel Kinnaman or
I
something,
might
whatever.
be thinking of the second AVP.
Well, okay, I'm about to get into that though,
Okay.
because like
Okay.
I also went to that one.
Yeah.
So I watched I saw AVP, I saw AVP R or whatever, the second
Yeah.
sequel,
Yeah.
and I
Requiem for a Dream.
Requiem for
Right.
Alien versus Requiem for a Dream Predator,
Yeah.
and then I
Man,
saw,
that got deep.
Yeah.
but at first I saw
The butt stuff was really weird.
the
Well.
butt stuff was the best part, but then the
Yeah.
arm got cut off, and then I was like,
Certain
oh,
parts
wow,
of the
that's-
jungle have to be explored. You know.
It's a strong
Welcome to the
suit. What
jungle.
can you say?
That's what Axl Rose was talking about.
Absolutely, it was.
Talking about butt sex and missing limbs.
He talked about it in two of his
Deadly
autobiographies. Yeah. Strange you mentioned it twice, but he felt it bared repeating, I suppose.
So in the Predator, I was really enjoying Act 1 and 2. I thought it was had a kind of a fun, cool pace. Act 3, and I was wasted by the time I got to Act 3, and it fell. And I was still following it perfectly.
Yeah.
It fell apart so incredibly horribly. It was complete dog shit. I was like, this fucking sucks. And then I proceeded to watch AVPR because I hadn't seen the previous. I have seen the previous AVP, and that movie. I don't know if it was just because I just compared it to a big block of shit,
Right.
but I was like, this movie kind of rules. Like it was
Well,
fucking brutal.
That
dude.
was the idea.
It's
Oh my
like a triple
God.
A B movie. Is what
Honestly,
it is.
Yeah.
I loved the fact that they didn't pull a single fucking like punt, or they pulled out all the stops, and they were just like, we don't even care. We're gonna kill like a whole nursery of babies
Yeah.
and
Oh, you
mothers
could definitely-
and kids, and like I was like, this is awesome. Fuck these people. Like
You can definitely tell that, like, in that movie, they like figured out how they were going to kill all the people, and then they just like connected the dots after the fact.
Right. They're like,
Dude.
you're going to die. And you're going to die.
I saw a comment towards the end, but I still thoroughly enjoyed it. The fact that like the government response was to send a nuke. I was
Yeah.
like, these you think that everyone's gonna be saved? Nope.
Nope.
Fuck them.
Goodbye.
I just felt
Like
like
Everybody.
Raccoon City.
Yeah.
the screenwriters. Yeah, exactly. They were just like, yeah, this whole subplot, human romance thing. It deconstructed all that and just took a fat shit all over
Yep.
it. And I think that's why it did so bad. It did so bad in the box office because people don't like that.
Oh yeah.
Stupid
Well, and you're
regular moviegoers are
following
stupid.
that whole like piece of the storyline, and then it just disappears.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
I loved it though.
with the
I
the
love
Mirage.
The fact
That's it.
It kind of like reminds me of I forget what it was. One of those exorcism movies when those were coming out like every 3 months a
Yeah.
couple years ago.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And
Yep.
I think it was the last exorcism, but like the movie just like ends. Like it's one of those found footage things.
Yeah.
They're
That's
like,
the last exorcism.
Yeah, they're like
Mhm.
like the movie's going and going, and then like they
Yep.
get in some car to like go to a hospital or whatever the fuck it was. I haven't seen it since because it pissed me off.
Yeah. It's been a while.
And then like they're just driving in a car, and all of a sudden the car wrecks, and then the credits roll.
Yep.
It's like, what the fuck was that?
But I think that
Zero
I
resolution.
think after some of the credits roll, there's more of the camera like upside down, and something walks past it. I
Yeah,
think.
but even like, who gives a shit?
Yeah, but that's the demon, Chris. It's still out there.
Oh, cool.
It was the last time they were exercised because now they live in the trees.
Well,
Nobody's
I guarantee-
exercising
I
trees.
guarantee there's at least one exorcism. since
Demon
then.
trees throwing acorns and shit.
demon
at
trees.
windshield.
Yeah, how come we're not trying? How come we're not looking for demons and all this other crap?
Yeah. Yo,
I got
what's-
this chair that's
I got my
incredibly
demon
I'm
uncomfortable.
I got my
a
demons right here.
human. I'm a human, and I'm the only one that can have demons
My
in me.
demon's 6%.
Yeah,
This is
exactly.
my demon. You wouldn't believe the kind of things I get into once this is inside of it. You wouldn't believe
The
it.
Matt Travasi story.
I I would so love for that to be my title. Someone posthumously write that for me, please. You would
A
believe
memoir.
things I'd get into once this is inside of me.
Matt Gervasi, the demons made me do it.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a movie about me, and it's gonna have zombies. And I'll tell you one thing: if there was a movie about me, I wanted to have zombies in it.
It's got it. It has
I
to.
fucking love
It's
zombies.
been your whole life. Your whole life you've been waiting for
prepared.
it. It has to at least happen in your posthumous autobiography, or not autobiography, but docu-pic.
It's posthumous. I wrote it.
If
Yeah.
you come back and haunt the person writing it, then you can do it.
Exactly. Well,
Ghost Rider.
you'll cameo as an actual zombie.
Oh.
We'll figure out how to reanimate you with all your money. It'll be great.
I love it.
Yeah.
With all that money. I feel like Walt Disney right now, guys.
Oh, yeah.
I got my whole afterlife planned out.
This is
perfect.
exactly how he feels too. Like right when
And
he was
nobody's-
going into
nobody's-
cryo sleep,
and
it was like, fuck it. That's it.
Nobody's going to find out how racist you are till after you're dead.
No,
Right.
no clue. Not
you
a
what.
single idea.
If I come back later on, I'm going to be the most prejudiced, racist piece of shit ever. But me being the exact same way that I am, right? Because
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
going to like there'll be aliens now, and I'm going to have this xenophobia, like legitly xenophobia.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna be like, I'll have all these backward ideas, like, oh man, you played like virtual reality games when you were young.
Mhm.
That's old school.
That's some racist fucking. I'll be like, how?
You just made the computers do whatever you wanted them to do. You didn't even pay them.
slave computers, slave labor. Computers are our friends. They have equal rights now. They vote.
You had jumper settings on your hard drives, master and slave. What's wrong with you?
Wait a minute now. Wait a
God.
minute. Computers are voting?
Yeah,
Fuck yes, they are, and we're proud to be voting.
that's right.
We want visibility.
We vote inside of a cow like every other modern citizen. We just cut the stomach open with this here laser knife, and then you stick your vote up inside, and then you resuture it with this here gizmo suturer. That's what we call them.
I'll tell
It's
you
a
what, though.
scientific term.
Yeah.
I want you guys to cryo freeze me or whatever with that shirt. I'm about to tie this into a product ad.
Bring it on.
With a "I love my gay robot
That's
son"
right.
There you go.
For
shirt.
Pride Month.
Because when I get, it's Pride Month, guys,
That's
and when I get unfrozen, I want the gay robots of the future to know that
That's it.
I supported
You're-
them all the way back in
Exactly right.
2021.
You have been fighting since the beginning.
I'm like Bernie Sanders.
You are the Bernie Sanders of gay
Guys,
robots.
I'm like Bernie Sanders. Let's get some KFC and let's chow down on this righteousness.
guys, I'm Bernie Sanders. Everybody,
Everybody,
get
out of the way. It's Bernie Sanders here.
we've got him on the screen. He's blocking Chris out. That's it.
I can't wait for that to show up on my
There it is.
delayed
There it
stream.
is. That's
there
it.
he is. I've always loved the gay robots. I love them.
Sometimes when I don't pay a whole lot of attention, I turn into Goro. An extra pair of arms pop out of my back. It helps for scratching my head while I'm still trying to make a point with my mittens.
There he
God,
is.
I love Bernie Sanders.
Here we are.
Love it.
That's
I wish.
fun.
I hope
That's
that
great.
there's a Robo Sanders in the future.
Well, maybe they'll
I was
maybe
trying to cross over Bernie and Colonel Sanders earlier.
maybe they'll do like that
Mecha-
TV
Mecha
screen.
Sanders.
Yeah, exactly. They do that TV screen like they did in Back to the Future 2 when they had go to the retro cafe.
Yeah.
But it'll be Bernie Sanders on the screen, and we'll have little robot arms, kind of like like Rosie from the Jetsons. But it'll
Yes.
just have Bernie Sanders' head. He'll still wear like a little like maid outfit. And
That's
stuff,
definitely coming in the future, guys.
Yeah.
Like we're gonna have these robot task helpers, kind of like upgraded Roombas.
Yeah.
And we're gonna upload the personalities of like celebrities and
Oh,
nostalgia
I
because
can't
everything's nostalgia based.
wait. I want it.
You know what's kind of funny with some of those old movies that were about the future and stuff that like none of them they predicted holograms before flat screen TVs.
Yeah. Exactly right,
You know,
Chris.
like,
because
we just
it's
went
real.
from
Okay.
CRTV.
Yeah. Yes. Exactly right. The TV is this deep, but we can intercom with people throughout the galaxy. You know, from this planet to
I'll
that
tell you
planet.
who did not, or I'll tell you who did see that fucking future though was fucking Ray Bradbury. If you ever read Fahrenheit 451, all the tech that's talked about is like shit we all have right now.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
It's
wow.
fucking great. Like Jules Verne. Like
Yep,
Jules Verne
Jules
was
Verne
another
did
like,
it.
visionary.
That's why Doc Brown named him. He named him for a reason. Jules and Vern. It's our sons.
I remember reading it when I was a little boy. Oh, that's not possible. It just came out last year.
Yeah.
Well, I felt like a little boy, Clara. Don't give me any lip. I saved you from falling into a ravine.
I came into the past for a reason. All
I
right?
brought you
I
into
can
this
beat
future.
the shit out of you back here.
I'm so strong. I'm from the future. I'm from the future. I'm strong.
I'm the alien and the predator, all right?
I will make a steampunk time machine and not give a shit about it.
Let me introduce you to my friends, Alien and Predator, all right?
I'm like Roman
Versus your
Polanski.
face.
I'm both an alien and a predator.
Let me tell you, they're
Yeah,
here
that's
for a
not-
requiem, all right? Part 2.
There's gonna be a reckoning, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
This one's-
a requiem.
Requieming. And Marty, this is definitely gonna be heavy.
Some heavy shit.
Some serious shit. Marty, if the law finds out I'm here, you're gonna see some serious shit.
Killed 17 men.
Fucking
10 of them
RoboCop
were
goes
cops.
back in time and tries to catch Doc Brown.
Oh my God.
We're writing a new Back to the Future, guys.
Jet Li from the one.
Jet Li, he's got
Traveling through.
and
Got to get his
Finish 'em
Uncle
all
Benny ass off the dusty couch that he's living on now and get out there. He's got to get out there and catch Doc Brown. He's responsible for so many crimes.
he's fucked up the whole time.
So many crimes. He kills so many people, and he only goes back to fix the ones that were important. There's so many innocent people who are just erased.
No man should wield that much power.
No,
That's-
that was his whole principle. Chris, you
I'm on
As
the
you know,
case.
That's
as
it,
you
yeah.
know, go through the dimensions and try and
we
try
know
to solve
all
this
about
for
this.
us.
So I try to stay under the radar as much as possible.
That's it. That's it. That's all you can do
That's
is
why I fly solo too.
limbo. That's it.
Smaller crowds, easier to sneak around.
Chris
Man.
is like living in like Assassin's Creed.
Basically,
Are you? You're like Harriet Tubman.
You got the underground
You know,
underground railroad.
It's not
baby.
even the first time I heard that today.
That's
And I was
the
at
kind of
the-
life. That's how you know you're living a good life when
Yeah.
people are consistently referring to you as
And I was-
Harriet
and
Tubman.
I was at the grocery store when it happened earlier.
That means that you probably were taking too many things.
Funny enough, when they finally do put Harriet Tubman's visage on the bill,
Right.
it's gonna be Chris.
Absolutely. Joke's on you.
Another bearded old white guy.
Don't worry, this one's current. He's new.
This one's not racist.
Yeah, his girlfriend's black. It's cool.
Yeah, he's got a black girlfriend. Come on.
What are you saying?
This is what we call a concession. All right. He's in the middle.
We're compromising.
We're compromising here. Yeah, we don't want to just go all in. We got to take it slow.
Baby steps. Obama was only half
That's it.
black.
Yeah.
What do you think? The American public's ready for a
One step forward, a half step back.
That's right. That's exactly it. We'll get there eventually. Just be patient, okay?
Oh my God, Obama will probably end up on a piece of currency eventually too.
Maybe.
I'd say he's
I'd
probably
say
one of the
that's
most-
quite possible.
He's like such
Obama coin.
yeah.
a Obama coin. I'll
Oh.
buy that. You know it's crypto. I'm buying it, baby.
Get that started.
Buy it up. Obama coin.
Sponsored by Netflix.
That's right. Yep, that's exactly the sponsorship layers there. I think we're going to be looking at. Yep, and secretly, of course, the government will be behind everything.
Well, yeah.
just like the regular Netflix. But yeah, how about we Netflix ourselves into some weird news?
Let's
Chill with
dive
some
in
weird news.
and fucking binge it,
Binge it and
purge it.
purge it.
Flip it and reverse it.
That's right. All right, internet people. We've got two of you. One of which is Juan. Juan is here.
Juan is our
Juan.
number one fan.
That's
I think I
right.
made that joke last time too.
Yes,
Pretty sure
I
we
think
made
you've
that
made it
every time.
Yeah, exactly right. Every single time.
Well, it stands to be the
It's
joke
still
I'll
true.
always make, and it's still absolutely true.
that's it. That's the important part. It's all
Juan is
we're
our-
all about accuracy here at the Kickstart with Matt and Matt.
Honestly, Juan
Incredibly important.
gives me some sense of purpose when we're doing this show.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like, I know Juan's going to listen,
Yep.
and I know that somebody is at least being somewhat entertained or even just politely
It's nice.
checking it out.
It's nice because because Juan normally comes on, well, at least he starts commenting once we start getting closer to weird news.
Mm.
And the beginning of the show is normally when we have all these people like popping in and out, like leaving and coming back.
Yeah, because they hear 2 seconds and like, I'm
exactly,
out of here.
exactly. So even then, I'm just like, I don't care about any of you people. Just get the weird news. Juan will be here and we'll be fine. We'll all be good. But somebody else is here too. I see another,
you're the
see
one
another
that I
number.
want?
Yeah.
Kenny's here.
Oh, Kenny's here. Hey, Kenny.
I believe if he's still here. What's up, Kenny?
If he was, if he is, he was.
I'm seeing Kenny in a couple days.
Well, there you go.
We're reconnecting after almost a year.
Reunited and it feels so good. I hope Mr. Ross is doing well, Kenny.
Anybody hear you're the one that I want?
Chris, I heard
Nobody
you.
acknowledged it.
No.
You're
Juan,
the one that I want.
Juan, comment if you want that to be a Patreon level. If you want to hear Chris
sing that song,
sing that just for you.
Cover that tune.
Just that line.
Yep, just that one line. The rest of it will just be silent.
$25 a month.
He'll do it with the karaoke.
$25 a month.
And what is steel? Yeah.
There's definitely stealing going on.
Yeah.
But it's not the side you think
Stop
it
the
is.
steal.
Juan says he's all about it.
Absolutely.
You're the one that I want.
All right, let's start some
That's
weird
the last
news,
freebie.
folks. Thank you, Chris. Thank
You're
God.
welcome.
That's
You're
the
welcome,
last
Juan.
freebies. You're welcome, Juan.
Help me, Jesus! Help me, Jewish God! Help me, Allah! Ah!
Weird news on the Kick Stop with
Help me, Tom Cruise! Tom Cruise used to witch on me to get the fire off me! Oh, help me, Oprah Winfrey! Ah!
A tarantula enjoys a fine chewing gum. The human torch is denied a bank loan. The arsonist has partnerships.
And now with this week's weird news, here's
So for our first story here, folks, we are, I guess, in no place in particular. This is more of a
America?
broad piece of news. Somewhere in America, yes. Shelby Houlihan. Yeah, that's how we're going to say that.
Related to Patches O'Houlihan?
Perhaps a former Olympian and American track record holder says that a tainted pork burrito is the reason behind her positive steroid test.
Oh, is that right?
Yes, and recent 4-year ban from competition. She wrote in a long message that she had received a letter from the Athletics Integrity Unit on January 14th informing her of disciplinary action. Houlihan said
Russian collusion.
Collusion. They put the steroids in the pork burrito. Houlihan said she provided a drug test sample December 14th that came back positive for steroids. The Athletic Integrity Unit said they released a statement to confirm that she was now banned, upheld as of Tuesday.
Her favorite taco stand is putting HGH in the pork.
Damn it, that's so good too.
All I want to know is where is she getting her tacos from? Because I want to go there.
She said
I'm trying to beef up.
So we concluded that the most likely explanation was a burrito purchased and consumed approximately 10 hours before the drug test from an authentic Mexican food truck that serves pig offal near my house in Beaverton, Oregon. There you go. Yeah, it's a side. I don't speak Spanish, but I just ask him for the same thing every time. I don't know what it is. That's how you say hot sauce, right? So
how do you say steroid?
Yeah. So Houlihan said the Court of Arbitration and Sports informed her Friday that it did not accept her explanation and upheld the ban. I feel completely devastated, lost, broken, angry, confused, and betrayed by the very sport that I've loved and poured myself into the. And pork burritos, just to see how good I was. I want to be very clear. I've never taken any performance-enhancing drugs. I've never had sexual relations with that pork burrito, and that includes that of which I am being accused. Houlihan, 28, is the American record holder for the 1,500 meter and 5,000 meter events.
I bet.
She set the record back in 2019.
Her diet is solely
Actually, just
pork
listen.
burritos.
Yeah.
You just listened to a podcast about Lance Armstrong and all the bullshit he pulled off. Like
Yes.
Doing blood transfusions to fake out tests and stuff like that.
Holy fucking shit.
Yeah, it was fucking nuts.
Well, you got a lot of money like that.
Yeah. And then
Lost his
it all
balls.
fell apart.
That's it.
But at least he never claimed it was a pork burrito.
That's right. He at least had the
That's some
decency
decency.
not to blame it on delicious food.
That's right.
Don't slander the beautiful pork burrito.
Don't you
Yeah.
dare
How
slander
fucking
that.
dare you?
You'll
I
be
will slap you in the face with a tortilla.
you're going to be really, really in trouble here. I'll tell you who else would have been in trouble. A pet dog who vanished for 2 days. Listen to this. After being ejected from a vehicle during an accident,
Oh my god,
has apparently been found doing its job it was bred to do,
this dog is a Terminator.
herding sheep.
It flies out the window of a car and ends up herding sheep somewhere.
It's like somebody get in an accident, run into the telephone pole, they hit their head, have a concussion, and then they end up working on a ranch somewhere for 30 years, and they finally find them.
That's
like,
Gary
"Dad,
Busey's
what are you
biography.
doing?"
You
Yeah,
just
exactly
said.
right. It's like, Jesus Christ. Well, Linda Oswald's family and their dog Tilly were driving along Idaho State Highway 41 when they crashed into another car, which launched the dog through a rear window. The apparent the dog then ran. The dog then ran away, prompting an immediate search that with at least 6 complete strangers who witnessed the crash and pulled over along the highway to help. People just kept going out, Oswald said, noting that the search lasted about 10 hours on Sunday before the family finally went home. We were sore and exhausted. Oswald said the family then wrote a Facebook post that included a picture of the 2-year-old border collie and red heeler mix. More than 3,000 people had shared and posted, and one of them recognized the dog in the photo as the same dog that they saw on their family farm south of Rathdrum on Tuesday. Both the Potters and Oswald think that Tilly was drawn to the farm and their sheep. The dog was then found herding the sheep over the course of 2 days before the family finally came to retrieve them.
It finally broke free.
I guess so.
I kind of see the reasoning behind the dog's actions, though. He's like, I went on a car ride with a family that didn't put me in a seatbelt or
Somehow
give me any kind of protection.
Drove so irresponsibly that they flew out the back of the car.
And then he was like, fuck this. I'm leaving. I'm going to go do what I was meant to do.
That's
I
it.
was born to do.
I want to hurt sheep.
I want to hurt you.
I want to break free from this car. I'm so sad all alone. I want to hurt you. I want to hurt you. God knows I want to hurt you.
Let that be a lesson to you guys. It's never too late to change careers.
That's right. Just get thrown out of a car and start your life over.
Specifically the back window.
That's right. Exactly.
If you go out the back window, you go forward in life. If you go out the front window, well, we're going to be
You're
burying
probably
you next
dead.
week.
And make sure you get up on the right side of the bed, because otherwise it's all flipped around on its head.
Yeah.
I'll tell you who else was flipped around on his head. A businessman who purchased a municipal building underneath the city of Brooksville last April for $55,000 with the goal of converting it into a gym, had a little bit of a surprise. However, when Bobby Red went to the county to get an address for his new business location, he was told the parcel he bought included the entire site along with the city's water tower.
Also, they weren't buying his fake name.
Yeah, luckily, Bobby Red. Yeah, looks like you didn't read real far down the phone book there, buddy. Luckily for the town, Red was willing to give it back. County records show he transferred the water tower back to Brooksville through a warranty deed last month. The town of 8,500 residents, located 50 miles north of Tampa. I don't know where the blame falls here, said Blake Bell, the city council member. We're city council's members, and we rely on the city manager. We assume that he's done his due diligence. Apparently, the city manager, Mark Cutney, blamed the use of a bad legal description for what happened.
I'll tell you what, beyond his stupid name, Bobby Red is an idiot because he should have sold that water tower to our overlords at Nestle.
Nestle water. Everybody loves it.
Yeah, they're trying to buy that shit up.
That's
so all
it.
the poor people can't have it.
Yeah.
I contend that if you are in a situation where you have legally obtained too much,
Yes.
I think that it is actually your moral responsibility to sell that back to the fucking oppressive, idiotic people that gave it to you, because they will fuck you at every which way possible.
Got to give it back.
Nobody else has the opportunity to do that kind of thing. Bobby Red,
You fucked up.
should have made some money.
Really, what it should be is that after you get a certain amount of money, you should start your own government.
Yes,
Yeah.
sovereign nation.
Sovereign.
The
I'm
United,
a sovereign citizen.
the kind of United States of America.
That's right. Yeah. Plus Dale. Dale is now his own country.
The United Sovereign States of the Republic of America.
Yep.
The USSRA.
That's right. It's all about starting over again. And where better to the start than the A? We got the USSR figured out already.
I always
I was
start
going
with the A.
to say the UUS. I was going to say the UUSA, the ununited states.
The ununited States of America.
That's what we want. That's what we want. I'll tell you what else we want. Maybe we don't want. It depends upon what you have to do that day. They say neither rain nor snow. Yeah, I can do it. I promise. They say neither rain nor snow nor gloom of night will stop the U.S. Postal Service.
Bullshit.
But yeah, it is. It absolutely is. I've watched them get stuck on my road all the time. That's what's happening at Spring Hill Post Office in Florida's Hernando County, according to the sheriff's official Facebook post. He said someone stopped by the post office around 3:30 in the morning Wednesday to drop off a package and saw a 7-foot alligator roaming around in the lobby.
Holy fuck, dude. Oh my God.
Can you imagine? You walk in like, oh my God, I can't believe I had to get up this early to drop this
They'll
shit
hire
off.
anybody here.
What the fuck was that? Oh, goddamn alligator in there. Well, the
Start
building.
praying to Steve Irwin.
Can I get
You saved me, Steve Irwin.
Can I just get some fucking stamps?
Yeah, that's it. All I want is a stamp. Stamps. Do you have stamps? Talking to the alligator. The building has automatic double doors that allow off-hour entry. Officials say they consider the alligators a nuisance. The Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission considers an alligator a nuisance if the animal is 4 feet or longer and it's deemed a threat to people, pets, or property.
That's how I would describe a nuisance.
Nuisance is a 4-foot-long, death-killing, absolute murder machine predator from like the ancient
Not only
prehistoric
that, it's
world.
armored.
That's it.
And it has an armored. It's like Batman if he had only like a quarter of his brain left.
That's it. Yep. Yeah.
That's what it is.
That's
And
exactly.
a foot of teeth.
That's
Just
right.
1 foot of fucking gnarly death grip teeth.
That's what Crocodile Man or whatever. But I'll tell you what else. So Florida has an alligator hotline just for these types of situations, just in case you need to know. It's 866-392-4286. There you go, folks. That way you can call in case you see any.
They really appreciate prank calls.
It's the best. They really just let them know when things get a little bit too snappy around there, I guess.
Yeah.
I'll tell you where else things got a little snappy. Authorities rescued a man who said he'd been trapped for 2 days inside of a large fan at a Northern California vineyard. Wonder how he got there. Well, the man was discovered Tuesday.
Are we talking about a person that's a fanatic of something? Or?
Well, I think we're going to find out. The man was discovered Tuesday by a deputy responding to a call about a suspicious vehicle parked near the winery in Santa Rosa. The deputy saw a hat on a piece of a farming equipment and then found the man stuck inside the shaft of a vineyard fan. Firefighters then had to go and rescue him. The man indicated he liked to take pictures of the engines of old farm equipment, he said in a statement. After a thorough investigation, however, it revealed that the farm equipment was an antique, and the man had far more methamphetamine than camera equipment.
How do you think I stayed up all the time and take all these cool pictures?
Well, yeah, how do you think he made it past the fan while it was moving?
Exactly right. Yeah,
He was moving in slow motion.
Oh man, duh.
Fucking teleported in
Yeah. What are you, an idiot? You can't walk through that. You'll get chopped to pieces.
there. Took 8 firemen to get me out of this thing. I got here by myself with some meth.
The department says that the motivation to climb into the fan shaft still remains a total mystery. The 38-year-old man
I had
then
the shit.
That's the least mysterious thing about this. Is you found him with a shit ton of meth and you wonder why he got inside of a fan.
ducked. Yeah. So the 38-year-old man required medical treatment, but is expected to make a full recovery. The man will be charged with trespassing and drug possession, as well as violations of a probation case. The fans are used to circulate air across the vines to keep grapes from freezing
Wait a
during the
second.
colder months.
Are you telling me that a man that crawled into a fan with meth is on probation?
He has had some run-ins with the law once or twice
I
before.
just
Yes.
can't believe it.
Well, it is bound to happen eventually. You know.
You can't have any fucking fun in this country anymore.
That's right.
Yeah, right.
Just trying to
Load up on a
take
bunch
some
of
meth and
just, take
just
some pictures of a
crawl
vineyard.
down some tubes. Like, this sounds great.
Just fucking dart around town on some meth.
Right.
He look, he had enough meth on him that he would have found a way out. He didn't
Statistically,
need any help.
Statistically-
he could have chewed his way out of that.
exactly. Statistically, 0.5% of tubes become cannons. And so why not be in a tube just in case?
It's good enough for some people. I'll
Hey,
tell you what, that logic is good
if
enough for
it's
some
good
people.
enough for some people, it's good enough for someone.
That's exactly our motto of our show. If it's good enough for some people, it's good enough for you.
Whatever.
Why else are
Yeah.
you listening?
Yeah,
Okay.
why else are you here? Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what else we're here for is the NBC, right? So here we're going to bring in the Nakahama Broadcast Corporation, of course, our
Okay.
friends out in Japan.
Nakatomi Plaza.
That's it. So NBC has indefinitely paused production of its upcoming competition show, Ultimate Slip and Slide. I think we might have actually talked about this and joked about it when they were
Yeah.
shooting the pilots. Well, apparently, multiple people on set
Are
came.
people like firing at you with like automatic rifles
Well,
or something?
In a way, Chris. The Wrap reported Thursday that up to 40 crew members had fallen violently ill, citing a person with knowledge of the production. That person said people were collapsing and being forced to run into porta potties due to awful, explosive diarrhea.
Is it the pork burritos?
It was probably those
They
damn
were all
pork
jacked
burritos.
up on steroids from those pork
Yeah.
burritos, and
Yep.
just
Somebody sprinkled meth in them.
Oh man, they were all crawling in those vents. Couldn't get them out. Get down from there.
You're
Get
getting
your-
diarrhea in
we
the
can't-
vents.
We can't see. The cameras can't see you in the scaffolding. The TMZ also cited an anonymous source close to production as saying that multiple people were ill with gastrointestinal symptoms. A spokesperson for NBC did not immediately respond to a request for comment. However, people confirmed that the shutdown began June 2nd, and at least one crew member tested positive for Giardia, a parasite that can cause diarrhea. Hopefully,
So you're telling me that they all made it to the bathrooms? Because my initial thought when
No.
you said this was that
no.
somebody went down the slip and slide
Yeah.
and delivered a package
Yep. Things
of diarrhea.
They
things
were
went
slipping their
wrong.
own slide down there.
They were
Yeah.
sli-
Yeah, so the scheduled premiere is August 8th, though it's unclear how this diarrhea delay might affect the outcome.
If they don't make a slip and slide episode with a diarrhea contestant,
Yeah.
then why should I watch?
And why are they getting
At
so
the-
much
at the
money?
very- at the very least, it should be in the opening credits, like the opening of the show.
Like, whoop, but like right before they cut to
Yeah, yeah.
something else. So you just get quick flash of it.
Somebody
Poop,
slide
there
for-
it is.
Just somebody sliding down with a brown streak, just following behind
That's
them. You know?
that's it's bound to happen eventually. But Wet and Wild's new series that takes the spirit of the classic backyard slide and transforms it into a real life water park full of gigantic slippery rides with a chance to take home a big cash prize.
And if you make it out with no broken bones, you win.
That's right. If you don't have that or a bunch of rocks
You win.
embedded in your stomach,
You
yeah.
win the right to keep your health.
One of
that you
those two.
started
I was
with.
picturing like Christmas Vacation when he sprays the sled with whatever that like lubricant is. and
Yeah.
it just like flies down the hill.
That's
like,
it. That's exactly what you want to do. Yeah.
Picturing that.
Keep-
It's like what the fuck is this?
yeah.
Like what is the show?
You apparently just go through a slip and slide and you get money if you do
So
it.
what, it's just water park the show.
Yeah,
I
what's-
guess so.
What's the challenge? Like,
No, you just have
You
to
don't
stay.
die?
Yeah, just stay alive. Don't.
is it? Yeah. What's the danger? I feel
It
like
doesn't
they're
say.
missing the opportunity. The danger is the guy ahead of you.
I feel like whoever made the
Does
show,
he have
Like with Giardia.
I feel like whoever made the shows had too many opportunities. I think that's the problem.
they're running out of ideas. I think
How
that's
is
the
it
big
that
problem.
NBC picked up the ultimate slip and slide? The whole production gets diarrhea, and we don't have any fucking
Here's
patrons.
the TV. Here's the
Because
TV
we don't
show.
have the damn Patreon link. That's the problem.
Yeah, here's a TV show, competitive podcasting. Fuck it.
Yep,
Right. I'll fight anybody. I'll fight any podcaster, even Joe Rogan.
that's right.
I'll tell you what, that back kick might be strong, but he can't block a bullet.
Hey, all you need is a needle. You just poke him and it'll explode.
It'll pop like a blood-filled balloon he is.
That's all you need. Yep, just put a little. Just be Pinhead. Just wear your Pinhead mask, and when he goes to punch you in the face, you'll pop him, and he'll be
Yeah.
gone. Yep,
I'll fight any podcaster as long as it's not Jesse and Steph.
that's right. Exactly
I
right.
want them on my team.
That's
okay?
right. We
Yeah.
got it's teams
Tag
now.
team.
It's teams
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Team podcast brawl to the
Tag
death.
team competitive podcasting,
Oh man. Yep, that's what we're gonna do.
like celebrity deathmatch.
Yep,
But
We'll all be
podcasting.
out of
But with
clay. Well,
podcasts.
made out of clay and
we're
Yeah.
just gonna fight each other till the death.
just to
Yeah.
the death.
Just till the death.
Just so that
We'll call it
Oh, yeah,
then.
you don't want to go past that. Then,
Yeah.
then it's obnoxious.
Yeah, because then that sort of takes away the whole cryo freezing thing.
Yeah.
the ref is a doctor and he just checks the pulse and
Yeah, it's like
taps it out.
yeah, he's
You win.
And whoever
it's like takes a dead hand, flaps it.
whoever,
He's tapping out.
A dead one.
Yeah,
whoever wins gets all the proceeds from our Patreon.
that's what. Now we're getting interesting. This
Make
is
it a
it.
pot. That's
This
right.
is what it's all about.
And the
Throw
losers
your
get
money
tossed in a
in.
wood chipper.
That's exactly right. It's only fair. It's only fair. That's how iTunes wants it. We don't have any
And
say.
actually, at the end, could you just toss me in the wood chipper too, no matter what the outcome is?
Yes, you're heading right down the line. It'll be your victory
Well, it
lap.
depends on your performance.
Feet first.
Feet first.
I want to experience
that's
the
how I
whole
wanna
thing.
go.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just so you can give us the thumbs up.
Right. Do like Arnold in the Terminator 2.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
We'll give you- yeah.
It's
I know
like-
why you. I know now why you cry.
Yeah.
Podcasting is terrible. This hat's so bad.
Ow!
We'll give you an extra shot of adrenaline so you don't pass out from
That's
the pain.
right.
Give me 38 pounds of meth. And
That's
put me
right.
in a vineyard.
We're out of meth. Here's some burritos.
Turn the fan on.
I
yeah.
don't want steroids.
Yeah.
I don't want to be stronger. I want to be
Get
dead.
these burritos out of here.
Eat the burritos faster. They'll kill you too. Yep. Just got to eat them fast enough. That's what you got to remember. If you eat anything fast enough, kids,
Yeah.
it'll kill you.
It's all over. Lights
It's
out.
all-
Don't chew it. Don't
like
chew it.
this
Just swallow. it.
bedtime for Bonzo. That's it. Yep. Don't even use the teeth. You probably don't have
Yeah.
them anyway
They're
in
just
your
there.
meth-riddled skull.
Everybody knows teeth are just there for show.
That's right.
They're
You-
just aesthetic.
They're just there to scare off the predators and to bring in the primates.
Absolutely.
That's what my dentist
That
told
makes
me.
a lot
Yeah.
more. That makes a lot more sense.
He
than you thought.
did have a German accent though. So and we'll see you next time on another episode of the Kickstart with Matt.
And Matt,
And Chris.
Goodbye.
goodbye,
Bye.
everyone. What are you still waiting around for?
Yeah.
More funny? More actually,
See ya.
any funny?
More funny?
More funny?
Anybody at all?
Oh wait, we forgot to turn the funny on the whole
Oh,
time. The
yeah.
switch has been off.
Here I
Yeah.
got it.
God. Thank God Chris finally pulled that grenade pin. It's all over, folks. All right. To the two of you, one of which is Juan.
So Juan and perhaps I don't know, your,
Probably
your
you.
sister.
And whoever, my sister.
Oh, it's me. It's probably me.
Oh.
yeah. She popped in.
Oh, did she? Okay. Well,
I think it's just Juan
so-
actually.
we've got two people.
Does it-
Are you watching on Facebook?
I just went off of it.
Are you on Facebook though?
Yeah.
Okay, well that's probably it. So, if anybody else says hello, goodbye to you. But Juan, especially to you,
Thanks
you,
for
Juan.
sticking it out
Thank
again.
you for
You're-
staying around and consistently watching our show.
You're the
that-
one that I want.
you're
There's no
holding us.
pressure. And by
That's
the way,
right.
we won't blame you if you're not coming back because of this.
That's it. Yeah. This guy. What can we say?
What are you gonna
do? What are you gonna do?
What are you
Yep.
gonna do?
Oh my god.
Yep. Juan supports us like a second crutch because otherwise, all we would have is Chris, and
Yeah.
And
I'm the worst third leg you could ever ask for.
I'll tell you. Yeah, no kidding.
They say 3 legs
Yeah.
is the most stable, like a tripod.
Juan's asking you how you're handling the cicadas.
Oh, I mean they're kind of quieting down lately. I think they're about reaching the end of their fuck span.
They've had their sex and now they're all starting to die.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah. That's what Juan was saying. He thinks they're almost gone. Yeah. But yeah, he's handling them.
Yeah.
Juan's down in the thick of it because he's down in Maryland too.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
So he's probably like getting a lot of the same type of situations
Good on
as
you,
you are.
Juan.
Yep.
Hopefully you didn't have a swinger tree outside of your house like I did.
Man, it's tough when they turn that red light on.
Yeah.
All those Navy cicadas come in. All right. We'll see you next time, everybody. Take it light.
See ya.
Later on.
See ya.